Frivolous pursuits.
But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
Ah, best line ever.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor.
Now, I'm doing this playthrough, guys, for people who've never played the game, okay? So if you're a pro at the game, you're probably not going to enjoy it, but there's a lot of people that haven't even heard of this game, and it's great. It's so great. It's not the Sambuca talking either. This is the greatest single-player game I've ever played. It's got so much heart, it's ridiculous. It's not perfect, but it's just great. Seriously, yeah. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to attempt a let's play, okay? Let's do it.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And here we find our hero, Henry, sleeping off a hangover.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
He hasn't earned his stripes yet.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
No real fancy edits in this one, peeps. It's just me playing the game. Both my subscribers are going to love it. I'm kidding. I love you all. Now, generally, you want to pick the speech option, team. And trust me, I've done this 10, 12 times now. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Not that I'm the best person in the world of the game or anything. But you want to choose speech because it's harder to level.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
And as anyone who's played the game knows, Henry, he always feels quite hungry. It's just his thing. It's a character trait of his. He's always got a rumbly tummy.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Oh, not this again. Leave it lie, Mother. Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. He's not as young as he was.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Ooh, yes. Well, there is a storm coming, Mum. Sorry.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it, Mum. Don't worry about that. I haven't perfected my I feel quite hungry line yet. I'm getting there. We'll leave a couple of apples. Oh, can't be a piggy.
Manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
It's a bit of a lesson never to tempt fate, I think. I'm not overly superstitious, but I try not to tempt fate too much. Because pride comes before a fall, as they say. And here we have the village of Skallets. Nice and peaceful. Ah, there's Tobias.
Are you here to buy?
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times, strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our...
You men are like little kids.
Yeah, little bit.
Take the silver. Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Fortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
That makes two of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Shall we go and reach for the deal?
Hey, Pitt! Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, so we get a little bit of training in. And you can do a little parkour over this fence here that actually increases your vitality. You have to wait for him to walk there anyway. You can pick herbs. You can punch sheep if you like. Ah, yeah, sheepies. Yeah, I'm silly. It's true.
Very good.
Yeah, it's almost like I've played it before.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
God save you, Henry.
No worries, old mate. No worries.
Implements, instruments and tools. Everything for work and
Satin,
home.
damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Oh, I must admit, I do like pleasing the ladies from time to time. And here we have Thing 1 and Thing 2, otherwise known as Fritz and Matt.
Insulting our king.
And my boy Matthias.
I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg,
Deutsch is
even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian Dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. You should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Yeah, let's do it, boys. It is pretty funny.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
He just starts out as a simple village boy.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry's the clever one. Okay. The competition is not strong. Look at this bloke's cold, dead eyes.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier?
I always thought this was a little funny.
Country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
But lads,
Not as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
now your hands smell like poo.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hello, Sir Toby.
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy dodger?
Zbyszek, you suck.
Maybe you'd like to try out latest German fashion.
Nice shot, Fritz, old son. Oh, Zbyszek's mine. He's mine.
Take that! Come on then, you're welcome.
Jesus.
Give him a good kicking. He's a shithead. The other guys are okay. I don't mind.
Stop right now! Paul is on his way.
Okay, I'm out.
Run, you coward!
What the?
God be with you, Henry.
Thanks, mate.
Huh?
Oh, get out of the way, Daisy. Oh, she knows what we did. She knows.